A nation can survive its fools, even the ambitious. But it cannot survive treason from within, for the traitor appears not to be a traitor, he rots the soul of a nation, he infects the body politic so that it can no longer resist. More is lost by indecision than wrong decision. Indecision is the thief of opportunity. It will steal you blind. The budget should be balanced, the treasury refilled, public debt reduced, the arrogance of officialdom tempered and controlled, and the assistance to foreign lands curtailed, lest Rome become bankrupt. If anyone cannot feel the power of God when he looks upon the stars, then I doubt whether he is capable of feeling at all. From the enduring wonder of the heavens flows all grace and power. If anyone thinks it is mindless, then he himself must be out of his mind. Wisdom is the only thing which can relieve us from the sway of the passions and the fear of danger, and which can teach us to bear the injuries of fortune itself with moderation, and which shows us all the ways which lead to tranquility and peace. Freedom is a man's natural power of doing what he pleases, so far as he is not prevented by force or law. Just as the soul fills the body, so God fills the world. Just as the soul bears the body, so God endures the world. Just as the soul sees but is not seen, so God sees but is not seen. Just as the soul feeds the body, so God gives food to the world. It is a man's own dishonesty, his crimes, his wickedness, and boldness, that takes away from him soundness of mind. These are the furies, these the flames and firebrands, of the wicked. In so far as the mind is stronger than the body, so are the ills contracted by the mind more severe than those contracted by the body. If some lose their whole fortunes, they will drag many more down with them. Believe me that the whole system of credit and finance which is carried on here at Rome in the Forum, is inextricably bound up with the revenues of the Asiatic province. If those revenues are destroyed, our whole system of credit will come down with a crash. When I consider the wonderful activity of the mind, so great a memory of what is past, and such a capacity of penetrating into the future, when I behold such a number of arts and sciences, and such a multitude of discoveries hence arising, I believe and am firmly persuaded that a nature which contains so many things within itself cannot be mortal. It is graceful in a man to think and to speak with propriety, to act with deliberation, and in every occurrence of life to find out and persevere in the truth. On the other hand, to be imposed upon, to mistake, to falter, and to be deceived, is as ungraceful as to rave or to be insane. This is the truth, as from a fire aflame thousands of sparks come forth, even so from the Creator an infinity of beings have life and to Him return again. We should never so entirely avoid danger as to appear irresolute and cowardly, but, at the same time, we should avoid unnecessarily exposing ourselves to danger, than which nothing can be more foolish. Since an intelligence common to us all makes things known to us and formulates them in our minds, honorable actions are ascribed by us to virtue, and dishonorable actions to vice, and only a madman would conclude that these judgments are matters of opinion, and not fixed by nature. The devil finds work for idle hands to do. Better to reign in the hell than serve in heaven. We are in bondage to the law in order that we may be free. For every man's nature is concealed with many folds of disguise, and covered as it were with various veils. His brows, his eyes, and very often his countenance, are deceitful, and his speech is most commonly a lie. Studies are the food of youth, the delight of old age, the ornament of prosperity, the refuge and comfort of adversity, a delight at home, and no hindrance abroad. They are companions by night, and in travel, and in the country. I never heard of an old man forgetting where he had buried his money. Old people remember what interests them, the dates fixed for their lawsuits, and the names of their debtors and creditors. Men decide far more problems by hate, love, lust, rage, sorrow, joy, hope, fear, illusion or some other inward emotion, than by reality, authority, any legal standard, judicial precedent, or statute.